Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and encouragement per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand what was trending within the universe. And it was with that language that we were able to look down at our birth charts and see exactly where our dreams were and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into Scorpio in the 10th house. All right. Now, Scorpio in the 10th house is going to give me someone who has a lot of power and a lot of influence within the careers that they find themselves in. And it's also going to show me someone who is called upon within their career to transform it. All right. And so before we get into that very deep and very powerful aspect, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we are able to do more with the information we've been given, and we're not just confined to Scorpio in the 10th house, okay? We can see these areas playing out in different areas and in different birth charts and go, okay, JupiterJames said Scorpio meant this and the 10th house meant that, and now you can do more with those energies and with those aspects in different people's charts and in different areas of life, all right, where they may come up. But Scorpio for me as an astrologer is always going to show me the mysterious aspect of the person. It's also going to show me where this person holds a lot of power and transformation, where this person can offer transformation and also be transformed in that area of life, all right? Scorpio is transformative energy. It's mysterious energy. It's somewhat magical and psychic energy. It's also the energy where a lot of trauma will be induced in that area of life, but it is only through that trauma that that person builds the fortitude and the strength to become a master in that area of their life, all right? Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and it's ruled by Mars. Pluto gives very mysterious energy and obsessive energy and magnetism and power, and Mars is going to give actionary energy, fiery energy, okay, aggressive energy. And so when you mix all that in a gumbo soup, when you mix Pluto and Mars in a gumbo soup, that gives the baby of Scorpio, okay? That's why Scorpio gets the bad rap of like, ooh, Scorpio's like, that aggression, the Mars, right? And they don't, and also Scorpio being ruled by Pluto gives that mysteriousness, you know, and that magnetism, that even though that they are a little like, they're also a little sexy. They're like, ooh, who's that? You get what I'm saying? So that is those energies playing out. That is what you are feeling and what you are sensing when you think of Scorpio or when you encounter a Scorpionic person or sign, all right? Now, with the 10th house. The 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And this is gonna be the karmic address that I like to say. This is your karmic address. This is how people address you in life. This is your midheaven. This is why when you go out to a party or a bar and you meet new people, the first thing people ask you is, hi, what do you do? What do you do for work? And what they're really asking you is, how do I karmically address you? You see, how do I energetically address you? Because it will be by what you say, what you work as, that the person, you can feel it in their energy. The minute you tell someone what you do, it's like they almost energetically fine tune themselves to go, oh, okay, well, oh. And they will address you as such. And that in and of itself is karmic. Who you are in the world is karmic. Everyone can't be a singer, everyone can't be a CEO, everyone can't be a painter, everyone can't be a janitor, everyone can't be a customer service representative. Those things are karmic. And who you are, your midheaven, when you go out in public and people ask you, hi, who are you? And they want to shake your hand, that's your karmic address. What they're really asking you is, hi, how do I address you? How do I karmically address you? How do I energetically address you? And that is your 10th house energy, okay? That's your midheaven, that's your career, that is your who you are seen in the world as, all right? That's the top of your chart. That is what the 10th house indicates, okay? So now, what happens when Scorpio, a very powerful planet, very magnetic planet, magnetic sign, when it goes into when it goes into the 10th house, what happens? Okay, so for me, I automatically get CEO vibes. I get someone who is called on to come into a career to transform it for the better, who is a leader, who someone has a lot of influence and is very adept in the area of their career. This person's going to have a lot of power, a lot of influence, a lot of magnetism, a lot of say-so, and they are also going to be someone that has to strategize within their career. You know, they probably work around people who are sharks, not actual physical sharks, but sharks in the sense that everyone is a beast, you know, and it's very competitive, and they have to kind of, but it's not outward competitiveness. Remember, wherever Scorpio is, it's gonna be psychically competitive. It's gonna be undercurrent competitiveness. It's gonna be strategic competitive. It's not gonna be out in the open like we're fighting and we're dueling. It's gonna be, I'm smiling in your face, but at the same time, I know what you want, I know what you're onto, and I'm 3 steps ahead of you. Hi. That's what's gonna give the air and the flavor of your career, is that you're gonna have to, you are going to be called upon within your career to help transform this very industry. And the industries that you find yourself in, they're gonna have a lot of power. When you go out, I guarantee that whatever you do for your career, when you go out and people ask you what you do or who you are, they go like this. Oh, well, let me get you a chair. Whatever I promise you, whatever you do in your career, and this could be for the people who are actually really achieving their midheaven and really at the pinnacle of it, when you are achieving it, I promise you, the thing that you say you do, it gets people to go, oh, they sit up a little taller. They begin to address you with respect. You know, it commands an authority. You have a very big authority with whatever you attach yourself to. You, whether that be you're a part of a big company, whether that be within a company, you're in a very high position within that company. You know, you could work at McDonald's, but you'll probably be area manager of that McDonald's. You see what I mean? So you could be in just a very powerful position within the careers or the jobs that you find yourself in at all times. Whether, no matter what you do, you always find yourself at that top spot. And in order to get there, you had to be very strategic and very influential, and almost you had to kind of do it in a very secretive, cunning way. Okay, so with Scorpio in the 10th house, it gives me very much CEO vibes. It gives me someone who probably has to watch their back and tries to protect their spot. You're not gonna want people to come for your spot, and you're always gonna be on guard for that. And you're also gonna be someone who has a lot of influence and has the capacity to lead and to transform the career you're in. The career you are in will also transform you. You know, you could be this humble college kid, right? You could be this humble person, but when you get the title that you get, it transforms you. It makes you stand with a little bit more authority. It instills confidence within you. It gives you a taste and a dose of power, okay? You will have power in this life, and people will see you with a lot of power, all right? But yeah, if this sounds like you, can you let me know? Can you let me know if this sounds like you? Write it down in the comments below. Write it down in the comments below, and also tell me the planet that your Scorpio in the 10th house is in, and I'll write back what that could mean for you. But as I was saying that, I was getting a little bit of a download, and the biggest download that I had, and it's going to be a part of my inspirational piece of this, but my biggest inspiration for you though is that your career could also be extremely intense. That's something that you need to look out for and that you need to be aware of, especially when you don't know and you just go along with it, and you may think that everyone's career is like this, but your career could really wear down on you. Because now that I think about it, with Scorpio aligning with Saturn, is that it's going to require a lot of work out of you. It's going to require, you know, the deepest of parts of you, and you probably really do need people to talk to, and this could lead into other areas of your life where maybe you overeat or you overwork out or you overdrink because it's just too much sometimes. It's too much for you to handle. Know that you do have the power to handle it. You can handle it, but I also don't want it to affect you in the way that I know it has, which is it being very intense. Wherever Scorpio is, it's going to be intense, and it's going to be intense for the person to maintain and handle sometimes. But know that even in its intensity, that you have the capabilities to do it. You know, you wouldn't be given the challenge if you weren't the perfect one to solve it. And I know that may sound cliche sometimes, but really the universe gives the strongest test to our hardest soldiers. And know that wherever Scorpio is, it being in your 10th house, that power is going to come with a lot of responsibility. I'm sure you know that, but know that you are the perfect person to handle that test and handle that power, okay? But just be aware. If you need a break, take a break. If you have to get away sometimes, get away. Let your friends know what's going on with you, all right? Don't think that you can't talk to people. Let people know what is going on in your career, okay? I know that you want to always have an air about you that is powerful and that's strong and that you've got things together, but everyone needs a shoulder to lean on or some advice that they can relay to people, you know that you have people around you. Now that I think about it, I need to text my friend who has Scorpio in the 10th house. But I really do hope that you guys got some inspiration and some encouragement per this unique placement. If you would like for me to do a different placement within your chart, let me know in the comments below and I'll add that to the queue of videos that I can get out for you guys. But until next time, I'm rooting for you. I know you'll win. I know you got this, and I will see y'all on the next video, all right? Y'all have a great day. Bye.